About present day, the handicap match can be dangerous for all competitors involved. And if you're a superstar who's outnumbered, you have to be extra careful about ending up on the losing end of things. A beating could stop and never end depending on how the odds shake out.
That's very true, Michael. With that being said, though, just because a superstar is on the side that has the numbers advantage, history's also shown us that it's important to stay focused on the mission at hand and take care of business, rather than to get cocky because you have more people on your side of the ring.
The Rock is being outworked here tonight. Where do you think you should go from here? He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
Oh, man. Listen to this crowd. They can see this handicap match is starting to slip away from him here.
He's fighting from underneath. Float over.
Into it. What does Braun Strowman need to do now to remain a factor in this match? He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
It's going to be hard for him to win this handicap match if he doesn't somehow find a way to fend off some of this punishment he's taking.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jeez.
Man, Braun Strowman, what offense.
Down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
Yeah, and he seems to have an endless supply of energy.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
Not sure how much more Rock can take.
This is about as bad as it gets for him.
He is a one-man gang in there.
Oh, Braun Strowman slamming into the mat.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And it's The Rock with the reversal. Rough spot for him here. He's got the leg locked in now. Starting to struggle. That strike definitely found its target. Oh, man.
Isn't showing much life here, guys.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He's fighting from underneath.
I think this man means business.
He's fighting from underneath.
This is what makes The Rock so fun to watch.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
Braun Strowman is going to have to revise his game plan because right now, the one he's using ain't working. The big question is how much longer can he go here in this handicap match?
From my standpoint, it seems like he underestimated who he was stepping in the ring with here tonight.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael.
He has something big planned.
Look out!
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
I don't think he can take anymore.
This doesn't look good for Brock Lesnar.
Incoming.
Lesnar looks to be finally feeling the effects of this attack. Brock's down. Brock Lesnar's down and appears to be in bad shape here. Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Yikes.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Braun Strowman.
Oh, face.
Brock Lesnar going to work now. This is exactly how he drew this one up.
Dangerously close to getting counted out.
Definitely cutting it close, Michael.
Look at this.
Gotta shake the cobwebs.
Brock moves in. This could be it. Could be tap out time. Kimura lock is in.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
after the other. It's devastating. Starting to struggle. Clearly on a mission here. Eludes that one. Nothing fancy from him there. That was all raw power.
Nice job by Brock Lesnar there. Isn't showing much life here, guys. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
That's how you make an impact.
He's fighting from underneath.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
He may very well find himself on the wrong end of this decision if he doesn't come up with something quicker.
He hits it. Nakamura brings everyone to their feet.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Guys, when you look at Brock Lesnar and his massive frame, I think it's safe to say the man was built for destruction.
Brock Lesnar with a nice reversal.
He's in big trouble.
Brock Lesnar is locked up.
It's not looking good for Brock Lesnar.
The offense of Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Brock's down. Brock Lesnar's down and appears to be in bad shape here.
Lesnar truly is built for destruction, as Byron stated. And I'm not just talking about here in WWE. You can place Lesnar anywhere, and you can bet he'll make his presence felt.
WWE, MMA, professional football, it doesn't matter. If Lesnar's present, he's going to hurt somebody.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now. I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
Into the quick cover.
He's fighting from underneath.
And Braun Strowman's definitely doing what he can to get the psychological edge.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Shinsuke Nakamura beginning to breathe a little heavy now.
This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
Handicap matches are all about the odds, Cole, and sometimes understanding and navigating those odds correctly, as fair or unfair as they may seem, can make all the difference in the world.
Don't write him off just yet, guys. From what I see, these guys are pretty evenly matched at this point.
He's always had the ability to take it up a notch.
That lands.
Brock Lesnar starting to teeter. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
One thing's for certain, fellas. If he executes his finisher again here tonight, you can bet his hand will be raised in victory. It's that simple.
But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
And Brock Lesnar nails it.
Rough spot for him here.
Brock Lesnar going to work now.
He's fighting from underneath. Get this guy some smelling salts. He's fighting from underneath.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
Whoa, what a chop. Brock Lesnar is about as unstoppable a superstar as we've ever seen. His losses are few and far between, and when they do happen, there's often controversy involved. I'll start with you, Corey. How do you conquer the beast?
Well, Cole, it ain't easy, but Brock can be surprised.
It took Goldberg all of 90 seconds to spear and jackhammer the Beast and shock the entire world at Survivor Series in 2016. So yeah, be as strong as Goldberg and take Lesnar by surprise. Not easy, but it has been done.
There's no coming back from that. Really tap out time. Kimura lock is in.
This one's over, guys. Corey brought up the lightning in a bottle scenario of surprising Brock Lesnar, as we saw Goldberg do a few years ago. Byron, would you say any other strategy can work against the Beast? Well, the other men who handed Lesnar a high-profile defeat were John Cena and Triple H. Both men worked on Lesnar's midsection and scored lucky shots en route to victory. Though I should note that Lesnar followed up both of those losses by being completely dominant in the rematches.
You can always just let the air out of his tires before he gets to the arena. Oh my gosh, from what heights! But can Strowman follow up here?
A lot of damage taken on by Lesnar. I'm not sure how this is going to pan out.
Don't count the Beast out yet.
This might just be the end of the road for him here in this handicap match.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
What an impact on that belly-to-belly.
Really struggling now.
Braun Strowman doing a great job of turning that around.
Nicely executed.
So much for Nakamura being reserved.
Starting to struggle.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
It looks like The Rock has got all of the momentum.
Looks like Seth Rollins is starting to fatigue here. He doesn't want to let this match get out of control, guys.
Yeah, but the good news is that she still appears to be in better condition than his opposition right now.
Elbow to the heart.
That might just be...
1, 2, 3, and The Rock is your winner. If you smell what The Rock is cooking, Michael.
Here are your winners, The Rock and Brock Lesnar.
You heard the ring announcer.
You know, guys, no matter how huge of a global star The Rock becomes, he'll always have a home in WWE where his origins began.
There will never be another like the great one.
At least he's always welcome at home where Byron still lives at home.
Guys, you have to have a screw loose or something to step into the ring with the odds this firmly against you.
Seth Rollins returned in 2016 with the mantra, redesign, rebuild, reclaim. WWE superstars usually return from injury with determination, but with Rollins, it was almost a reinvention.
Seth Rollins knows how to polish off an opponent.
Byron, Rollins' comeback was directly tied to his injury. When an injury beats you instead of an opponent, you tend to focus on yourself instead of an enemy.
Yeah, but that focus paid off when Samoa Joe injured Seth's knee mere weeks before WrestleMania. That mantra showed when Rollins was able to recover and score the biggest win of his career against Triple H.
The Dragon Screw takes him down. Oh, no!
Back in the ring again. Clearly on a mission here.
Throughout WWE's more than 54-year history, there's one superstar who raises their game even higher in a handicap match. It's the superstar with the motto, one versus all, and that's the big dog, Roman Reigns. On the February 20th, 2017 episode of Monday Night Raw, we saw Reigns accept the handicap match against the Raw Tag Team Champions, Anderson and Gallows.
That night on Raw, Roman Reigns was determined to take down Anderson and Gallows. What I found more impressive than taking Anderson and Gallows on was that Reigns did so right before he squared off against Braun Strowman in Fastlane. The big dog never rests. Roman Reigns is happy to take on anyone who thinks the WWE ring is their yard.
Look, I'll never dismiss the power, determination, and ability of Roman Reigns. I've been in the ring with the man. The match ended because Roman took it upon himself to attack Anderson and Gallows with a steel chair, which in my mind was done without just cause and is something I don't condone.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment and it cost him.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
Perfectly executed.
The offensive Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. He definitely has his work cut out for him here in this handicap match.
Now it's difficult to get up from a fall like that, let alone continue competing in a match.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
Of course, Braun Strowman has accomplished so many amazing feats over the years, but guys, one of the most amazing things I've ever seen was how Strowman responded to being taken to Suplex City.
Brock Lesnar going to work now.
He's fighting from underneath.
Knocked off his feet. Now that's a takedown.
As Michael alluded to, Strowman reacted to being taken to Suplex City by actually popping right back up from Brock Lesnar's German suplex. I mean, stuff like that just is not supposed to happen.
Yeah, Byron, not only did Strowman immediately pop back up, but then he proceeded to manhandle, or should I say, monster handle, Lesnar like we've never seen before.
A handicap match is the type of match where a superstar or superstars square off against respective opponents, and one side has a numerical advantage against the other. This could be a singles match or a tag team match, and as we've seen through history, can include any amount of superstars. Talk about a game of roulette.
The Rock may be in a bad way here. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on.
And he escapes the submission. And good thing, that could have been disastrous. Handicap matches have been part of the WWE for decades. The superstar who's seen the most handicap matches out of anyone is the iconic eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant. Andre took on teams of 2, 3, and 4 men at a time. The Giant's opponents could be in the ring at the same time, where one man is in the ring and the team members are on the ring apron, similar to the traditional tag team contest.
Handicap matches are some of the...
And he goes for the pin.
He's fighting from underneath.
Boom, nice. You know, guys, no matter how huge of a global star The Rock becomes, he'll always have a home in WWE where his origins began.
There will never be another like the great one.
At least he's always welcome at home where Byron still lives at home.
I think it's pretty safe to say that this one might get a little ugly, guys.
Despite his busy schedule, the only thing that Brahma Bull wants to do now is lay the smackdown on his opponent. Hey, Corey, do you smell that?
Byron, leave the catchphrases to the great one. But yes, we all smell what The Rock is cooking. There, you made me say it.
See, that wasn't too bad.
I know these superstars are excited. Compete here in the same city where superstar Billy Graham defeated Bruno Sammartino for the WWE Championship. Back quick pin attempt here.
The offense of The Rock is working well right now.
Oh yeah, here's The Rock.
The neck continues to take a beating here.
In 2017, the WWE Universe saw the immeasurable power of Braun Strowman unleashed in handicap matches. The monster among men annihilated teams of 2, 3, and 4 men and made it look so easy it was almost difficult to comprehend. On the February 6th episode of Monday Night Raw, the Leviathan Braun Strowman absolutely destroyed 4 local competitors and made it look like child's play.
Corey, I remember when we called the action that night on Raw and Braun Strowman was simply unstoppable. The easiest way to put it is that Braun Strowman doesn't care if he's in the ring against local competitors or WWE superstars because Braun Strowman just wants to tear people apart. There aren't many individuals who are just as dominant in handicap matches as they are in traditional singles matchups.
What we saw in that match from Braun Strowman was almost like witnessing a massacre right in front of our eyes. One of the competitors just sprinted out of the ring. In handicap matches, what would be challenging for another superstar is done with little to no effort from the monster among men. This is a type of power we've never experienced before. Oh yeah, here's Seth Rollins.
Man, Seth Rollins, what offense!
Devastating damage to the upper vertebrae.
Back inside the ring now. Back between the ropes. The Rock going to work now. He's inflicting some serious pain here. The Rock may be in a bad way here.
Oh, man.
I don't know about you, but I don't like his chances of survival here in this handicap match.
He may very well find himself on the wrong end of this decision if he doesn't come up with something quickly.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Just look at this man. He's all business. Got it.
That packed a punch.
It's quite the accomplishment to win a championship at WrestleMania and carry it all the way to next year's WrestleMania. But Brock Lesnar did that by winning the Universal Championship from Goldberg in 2017 and retaining it against Roman Reigns in 2018.
Braun Strowman fans with some reason to worry about here.
He came into this match expecting a fight, and that's exactly what he's getting.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily one I would point to if I were to instruct an up-and-comer on how to win a handicap match.
Byron brought up Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship dominance at back-to-back WrestleManias. You have to go back 30 years for similar circumstances at the showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, but even though both Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan won WWE championships at WrestleMania and held the title until next year's show, both men were dethroned after 1 year on top. Brock's the only person in WrestleMania history to ever win the title 1 year, hold it all 12 months, and then retain it.
He's going to be feeling this one for a while.
We've seen handicap matches throughout WWE history that can display someone's incredible ability. And we've seen the handicap match be utilized to deliberately put someone in less than advantageous situation. Either way, handicap matches are something that a superstar must be ready for no matter what side of the numbers game they're on.
What can Braun Strowman do here to up the odds for success? This match is definitely testing his mettle, guys.
Incredible German!
Establishing dominance. Victory is on the horizon.
No matter what era of WWE history we look at, or if we're talking about present day, the handicap match can be dangerous for all competitors involved. An early pin attempt. Seth Rollins in trouble.
The architect in a world of hurt. Rollins has to change something fast.
He isn't showing much life here, guys. Seth Rollins faltering just a bit.
A little too early to worry.
But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
The important thing is that he doesn't overreact here. He's taken on a little bit of damage, but it's nothing he can't overcome.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
You can bet he's going to feel that in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
He's fighting from underneath.
He got it with a kick.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh, man. Rough spot for him here.
He's fighting from underneath. Ooh! The architect's design's coming to fruition now.
The offensive Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. He definitely has his work cut out for him here in this handicap match.
Sure, he's taking some punishment here, but given how much he prefers to be on the outside of the ring, he can very well change the outlook of the match with one shot.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now.
Oh, man.
To be expected, though. It's not like he's in there with a slouch, guys.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach.
Showing some quickness there. He is a one-man gang in there.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
This might be it. Oh, my. It's heating up now.
That's it. Nakamura just ended it.
Nicely done.
The great ones always explode when they have the chance.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
He's fighting from underneath.
Throughout WWE's more than 54-year history, there's one superstar who raises their game even higher in a handicap match. It's the superstar with the motto, one versus all, and that's the big dog, Roman Reigns. On the February 20th, 2017 episode of Monday Night Raw, we saw Reigns accept the handicap match against the Raw Tag Team Champions, Anderson and Gallows. And he lands the slam.
What's going to happen now?
That night on Raw, Roman Reigns was determined to take down Anderson and Gallows. What I found more impressive than taking Anderson and Gallows on was that Reigns did so right before he squared off against Braun Strowman in Fastlane. The big dog never rests. Roman Reigns is happy to take on anyone who thinks the WWE ring is their yard.
Look, I'll never dismiss the power, determination, and ability of Roman Reigns. I've been in the ring with the man. The match ended because Roman took it upon himself to attack Anderson and Gallows with a steel chair, which in my mind was done without just cause and is something I don't condone.
Here we go for the win!
Gotta shake the cobwebs.
Damage is taking a toll. Shinsuke Nakamura beginning to look a little uneasy.
This is not at all where he wants to be at this point in this handicap match.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched. Maybe I'll give him an edge, but not by much.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this kind of effort going.
It's all academic from here.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Brock Lesnar's just getting overwhelmed. When it comes to taking on Brock Lesnar, Corey, we've seen varying approaches. Almost all of them resulted in very little success. But what do you think is the best strategy when stepping into the ring with the Beast?
Honestly, pray. Hope the pain and agony is going to be over as quickly as possible.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke. He's fighting from underneath. Going back to strategy against Lesnar, I have to reiterate, the man's track record includes very few losses and a ton of broken bodies. What else is there to do against the Beast?
I've got an even better answer than you, Corey. I simply wouldn't even step